how to stop wasting time language learning. So something you might not realize is most people waste so much time when they're learning a language. They waste a stupid amount of time. They leave so much talent on the table where they could be way, way better at the language they're learning, and they're simply not, because they just don't do the things that we're going to talk about in this video. So in this video, I'm going to explain 3 things. I can't even remember how many things I put in this video. Sorry, I think it's 3. 3 things that you need to do or not do to learn a language faster and to stop wasting time. So the first thing I'm going to do is minimize myself. The second thing I'm going to do is tell you to always have a plan. So most people set a goal. If you've been watching this channel a little bit, you probably have started setting goals, and that's really good. You should set goals. But unfortunately, a lot of people have literally no way of getting there. They have no plan. They have no actual method or system of achieving big goals they set themselves. Guys, when you set a big goal like learning a language, the way you learn a language or the way you achieve any big goal is you achieve a bunch of little goals one by one that take you to learning a language. So for example, if your goal is to learn German, right? That's your goal. That's the big goal. The little goals are learning greetings in German, learning colors in German. There's like 1,000 different little goals that once you've achieved them all, you can say, okay, I can speak German properly right now. You know what I mean? So although you might have a big goal, which is the language you're learning, you probably don't have a short-term goal or a current little goal right now. So for example, my short-term goal in Russian right now is, my short-term goal until yesterday was looking at, actually I'll say it still is my short-term goal, getting really good at mastering how adjectives and nouns kind of decline. That's a little bit complicated if you're not super into language learning, so I'll just explain it really quickly, but don't worry. It's basically nouns and adjectives change depending on the case they're in, and Russians are particularly complicated, so I'm working on getting better at that. That's just a random topic within the language. You don't have to understand anything about that if you don't want to, but you should have an idea of what you're working on in the foreign language you're learning. So it could be verb conjugation, it could be counting, it could be case, it could be learning a specific vocab group, you could be listening to a podcast and translating words you don't know. Just have some kind of short-term goal in mind, because a big goal is not good enough when it comes to making progress. You need to have short little goals to actually get you towards there. So I'd recommend that you start setting weekly goals. For me, every single week I set a goal to work on for the foreign language. So you could set any of the goals I just gave you. You could set, if you're learning Russian and you want to set the exact same goal I just set, you can if you want. If you need a hand with that, comment below. But you need to have a goal because it keeps you laser focused, it stops you from getting distracted, etc. A bonus tip I will give you, by the way, if you want, grab your language learning notebook, get a page, a blank page, write problem solving to-do list at the top. On this page, sorry for clapping, that was probably really loud for you, but on this page, you're going to write every single thing that you ever encounter that's difficult. So I'm not talking about like random words you don't understand. I'm talking about topics within the language. So if you're not good at verb conjugation, for example, or you're not good at counting, write that down, master it, and as soon as you've mastered it, you can cross it off. You should always have things on this list, so you always have things to do and to focus on effectively. The second thing, you're lazier than you think you are. And this definitely applied to me until recently, but a lot of people are way, way lazier than they actually think they are. You probably don't even realize laziness is actually stopping you from learning a language. And I'm not saying you have to do nothing but the language you're learning. Obviously, that's stupid. When I say lazy, what I mean is really that you're procrastinating things that you know you should do. So well, you probably already do know what you need to be working on right now. When I say, what are you struggling with in a foreign language, something just popped into your head, like some topic that's difficult at the moment. You know what you should be doing, and you have time to do it, but you're just not doing it because it's uncomfortable. It's annoying to have to learn something you don't understand. I thought someone was on the bloody roof for a second. That's weird. Outside my window is like, I'll show you guys. It's literally, oh, you can't see, it's too bright. There's a roof. I heard someone walking on the roof, which has happened before when people were fixing the house and I didn't know. But yeah, be a little bit concerning if that happened. But guys, you just need to stop avoiding discomfort. Whenever you encounter something you don't understand, I want you to see it as an uncut gem, as knowledge waiting to be acquired. And every single time you see something you don't understand, that is the step to becoming better and closer towards your goal. So don't avoid stuff like that. Pencil it in on the list we set and work on it. And by the way, if you want accountability for language learning, I've got my free Discord server linked below, which you're welcome to jump in. I've also got my course below if you want to check that out. I do calls with every single one of my students, and all of them absolutely love it. So I'd recommend you check that out as well. The third thing I'm going to recommend that you do is to be more ambitious. Chances are you're not ambitious enough. And although we say arrogance and hyper ambition is maybe not a good thing I think a little bit of arrogance can actually be a game changer. Don't take this the wrong way and think I'm telling you to start being a complete dickhead. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying to take a look at yourself and decide how impressive you want to be. As soon as you look at yourself and you decide, I'm going to be a winner, I'm going to be the person who is going to learn languages faster than I do at the moment, I want to be able to speak a few languages. Even if you don't, just tell yourself that and have the ambition to be the person who's intelligent and can learn languages quickly, the kind of person that other people talk about and compliment behind their back. And once you actually tap into that, it's way easier to stop wasting time and way easier to not procrastinate simply because you actually want to be that person. It's an identity shift. A lot of the reason you waste time is because of identity, because you have the identity of someone who's trying to learn a language and you're lazy and that kind of thing. As soon as you have the identity of a linguist, of someone who learns languages quickly, it's way easier to be consistent and to actually go hard at it. So yeah, feel the actual urge to study, feel the kind of tiger blood whenever you don't feel like studying, and I promise you, you will waste less time. You'll actually want to study more. You'll feel bad when you're procrastinating, and that'll make you get up, sit at your laptop, or do whatever and actually start learning a language. And I promise you, when you have this mindset for a week, you will feel the progress stack up. And if you can do all three of these things, you'll be an absolute monster. But guys, if you watch the video in the end, I have a completely free bonus for you. If you want to jump on call with me, absolutely for free, no hidden cost at all, just to talk about language learning, and I can give you advice to learn the language you're learning faster, to deal with problems in the language. I'm happy to do that with anyone. So definitely comment below if that's you, or you can DM me in Discord. But yeah, that is the video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a good